Okay, so this is a framing of some coins from different countries that my family has lived, and I wanted a way to do something with these coins. They've been sitting in a box in a closet for I don't know 30 years now. So I thought, what's a good way to display that? So I organized them all, then I cleaned them all, just normal way. Uh, Copper you can clean with vinegar solution and a little bit of salt in your hands, like wear some gloves. And then the silver ones, they work better with like a baking soda and also some salt with a little dash of water, and that will help agitate them. And then dip them in some water, let them and dry them off, and they're decent. So just trying to figure out something to do with this. I couldn't find any results, so maybe this will help you with ideas. I organized them by country alphabetically, and so like Algeria, Bahamas, Canada, Australia, I should say Cayman Islands, Chile, and then Mexico, Morocco, Saudi Arabia, Tanzania, Tunisia. And I found this background piece of paper. You can just go online and look up vintage maps. And I didn't want to spend a lot of money, so I just printed this on regular computer paper, printed it black and white. This is from, I don't know, 1800s French map with a hemisphere, so it's got this sort of circular shape, and the coins are circular, so I like that more than a straight up like Cartesian map, with the left and right axis at right angles. So I did that, and then I found out, well, if I have multiple copies of things, I would put a like a on top of each other, so to speak. So this one and this one are the same, but I wanted to show both sides. So if I had two, I would stack them like that. And if I didn't, I would have put them in a line for the most part, because I thought it was interesting to see the other side. And I would pick the best side. It had something cool, like a cool design, or had the country name, or something more identifiable, like the emblem in Saudi Arabia with the two sabers and the palm tree. Like that's a neat design, so I put that up there. And I organized them all out on just like on a piece of cardboard just to see what it would look like. And then I said, well, how many can I fit on this thing? And these are just cheap. These are 8x10 frames. I was just looking for something with wood. This is just, I call this rest of world, right? So I have another one for Asia, and I have another two for Europe, since that was the most places that we lived or visited. And that, I'll show you what I did. I hung them up here. So this case, like, this would be like Asia. So I grouped Australia, China, Hong Kong, South Korea, New Zealand, Singapore, Malaysia. The same map though. You see that it's that same hemispherical map. Then I move over. There's the blank one I was showing you. Then here's Europe. So Europe, we got in alphabetical order again. So Belgium, Czech Republic, Denmark, France, Germany, Italy, Hungary, Ireland. And if I found like in France, we got a ton in France because lived there a long time. So it was like, well, I got a lot of those. So those take up a whole giant row. Versus Hungary. Okay, there's one. It kind of got one time. And then the rest of Europe. So this is like number 2 of 2. And you see United Kingdom. This guy, he's huge, the bottom row. So these little stickers are from just eBay. You can go on, hey, say scrapbooking flag stickers. And I put them over the closet because I was like, well, let's put them over the closet because why not? We'll try them out and see what it looks like. And it was good. I mean, it fits 8x10. The frames, they're at Walmart. They're I think two for $8. So I spent $16 on frames with glass, printed the paper out, that's free. To adhere the coins to the paper, or first of all, let me say, to adhere the paper to the backing as well, I used a, here we go, it's right here, these things. They are called glue dots, adhesive dots. You see they get the medium craft ones. Find out ones where they're photo safe, so they won't, totally burn up the coin. These coins aren't worth anything, by the way. I wouldn't do this if these were worth anything. This is just something that, you get a bunch of coins in a box and they've been sitting, and you're like, hey, I want to do something. That's the genesis of this whole project. And it's hot as outside, so I don't really want to go outside and do outside projects. Here's a picture of the little guys here, the little flags. You can get them in different sizes, but I got the smaller one. They're probably, I think, half an inch by an inch is their measurement. And of course, they got the whole world. So there's a lot of countries I've never been to and will probably never go to, but they come on a big old list. And you don't have to do it. You could print this thing on paper. You could turn this photo and clip art these flags. You don't have to get the stickers, but I don't know. I just wanted these stickers, I think, to put on here. So glue dots right there, adhesive dots, stickers, frame, old-timey vintage map, and now I can hang these things up, and it got out of my closet for 20 years, and now it's finally hanging up. So maybe this gives you some inspiration. If you got any other ideas for things you've done with other coins from different countries that you want to show off, let me know in the comments. All right, good luck.